Hey guys, welcome back to another episode new on Steam, and today we're playing more ProtoCorgi. Last time we got pretty far in the level and it got a little intense. That level was probably twice as long as any other level and we still didn't get to the boss. But we have a little bit more lives to play with this time. If I can make it to that section with lives, I can make a few more mistakes because it is a little intense and it requires a bit of focus. But until then, let's just not get hit. Okay, let's go into the campaign. I'm curious what the max continues and max lives are, because we did get 3 more lives, one per continue. Okay, so we're up to 4 now. I'm assuming 9. This game seems like it'd be a pretty forgiving game. It's not a long game. It's a really cheap game. I'm definitely getting my money's worth. It's only a few bucks for this game. And I've already got a couple hours of playthrough on it. Yeah, I took useless damage last time. I thought a screw was a point, like the fruit, and I lost a life, an easy life that way. We also lost a life due to a hitbox, an overly massive hitbox by an enemy. Okay, let's go ahead and pick up the power-ups. We got lasers. Lasers are good. Also, last round, I wasn't really warmed up. I'm warmed up now, so I think I'll be able to get further. I am playing about 4 games at once right now. I am playing Diablo 4, Guild Wars 2, 20 Minutes Till Dawn, and ProtoCorgi. So switching to all these games constantly really tests your adaptability, I guess. They really love their seafood theme in this game. They got clam shells. They got crabs, koi fish. What? Okay. Kind of my fault. That's the type of damage I need to avoid. It's just kind of useless. I wonder if people have no-hit run this game. I wonder what they call this game, the next hardcore, where everyone tries to speedrun it or do no-hit runs. Okay, so we got a power-up that we like. So let's only grab missiles. So we can hit Y to get an extra. We'll save that. It's a little annoying that the indicator just stays up. We did take useless damage on this boss. Oh, okay, the boss is not yet. We did take useless damage on the next boss just because we forgot a phase. But I am prepared now. Okay, so just watch out for the falling fish. Deep sea dive. Really want to sing under the sea. Number 1, I can't sing. And number 2, we're not under the sea. I guess we have to destroy that fish before it gets closer and closer to me. Got a flying anchor. What? What's with the anchor? There's nothing to anchor to. This game's funny. Very creative aesthetics, though. I wonder what this does. More bones. Yes. Okay, I'm happy with this. We're not going to grab any more power-ups. We got tons of spread damage, which is useful for the bosses that are kind of mobile, move behind you. I did not see that square. That's another useless damage. Wasn't paying attention. The square blended into the back. If you're not really focused, well, you're hyper-focused on your character, so it's kind of hard to notice the obvious sometimes, like that big square I just ran into. I'm sure watching is completely different because You just passively sit back and you can just kind of notice everything on the screen. You don't really have to hyper focus on a single point. Yeah, I do watch games. People play video games on like Twitch and YouTube, and I backseat game all the time. I'm like, why do you do that? Why did you do that? That was an unnecessary death. But when you're actually in the driver's seat, it's a little different. That and the pressure of actually speaking, doing commentary, trying to focus on that while playing the game. Okay, so we're up to the boss finally. We're not going to grab any power-ups. This is a pretty cool boss. One thing I like about this game is the game is short. Each level is short enough and each track is short enough that the music doesn't get repetitive, the gameplay doesn't get repetitive, and they're short enough to, it's easy to memorize the levels. Okay, so far he's going a little bit faster than last episode, just because I can actually hit him. I don't have any side beams. Laser beams do a lot of damage, but they're hyper-focused. This I can just kind of spray and pray bones. Okay, so we got the homing missiles. Easy to avoid. Just remember your 5Ds. Dip, dodge, duck, dive, and dodge, I think. It's like running from a gator. Just never run in a straight line. Zigzag. Got the easy part now. Highly telegraphed. And he should be dead now. Easy. My thumb is getting a little tired just by holding X the entire time. I'm sure that you can use a macro. Huh, so he's in a Dragon Ball Z pod. And he escaped, so I wonder if we fight him later. Maybe he's the main villain. It's like Dr. Robotnik from Sonic. You fight him over and over. It's just the same boss over and over again, but in different machinery, different abilities. Oh, crap. I grabbed a power-up that I didn't want. Okay, it's fine. We'll deal with it later. We'll try to grab different power-ups. So, this bottom one has a power-up. So we got missiles. We lost all our ranged attacks, so this is going to be a little tricky. Huh. Is there any incentive? Okay, so this shoots the missiles a little close. So let's do around this range with the adjustments. Okay, this can't speed up too much. There is a slowdown button, but I haven't really found a use for it. That was unfortunate. Shame. We do have quite a bit more lives now, so we can make a few more errors than normal. So the goal is pretty much, if we just keep dying, is to outlive our problems. Okay, we got lasers now. Very nice. I really want the bones again, though. So yeah, as I was saying, if we can outlive our problems by getting enough lives and continues, we should be able to beat this game in quite a few episodes. Unless I get uber lucky and stop making mistakes. Okay, we do have like 7 lives left. This boss did kill us last time because we got cornered. Very nice damage to him right there. We'll just let him get behind us. I tried to focus on hitting him last time. And he cornered me. Some of the easiest bosses mechanically, they do get you every once in a while. They do pull some tricks up their sleeves. Okay. Let bounce up. That's a really dangerous angle. Because you don't have much space to maneuver afterwards. So he switches directions. Like, that's the most ideal angle right there, if you get in the complete opposite corner. If you shoot straight to it, the beam doesn't bounce as much either. Okay, so let's not get cornered. That was the type of position that got me killed last time. Yeah, technically, like right there, I have very few deaths that are difficult deaths. It's just, I lost focus there and I got hit. So technically, most of my deaths are completely avoidable. But that's, completely skipped a phase. You're supposed to have the red phase, the red room phase. Let's go ahead and aim the laser beams up. So, a lot of deaths are avoidable. But you lose focus for 1 second or lose positioning, you just get hit and you die. These games are pretty unforgiving. There's a reason they don't make these too many games like this anymore with the live system. They usually mostly have a continue system. Games are fairly easy nowadays. Even, I know people think Dark Souls is a very difficult game, but if you get used to the mechanics, if you're a new player, it's a very punishing game. But if you get used to the mechanics and used to how they play and understand the game, then they're fairly straightforward. A lot of the most difficult games are unfair games. Like, I would consider Ninja Gaiden, the Xbox variations with 3D Ninja Gaidens, to be unfair games. Damage heavy. Everything is a bullet sponge. Gotta be careful here. I can't get past those beams. Okay, there we go. Those fish come out. Huh. I wonder what that button does. I'm not brave enough to try and reposition myself. So let's keep the beam up, and we're gonna sneak a little tight right here. There's gonna be a fish behind us, but we should be able to avoid it or kill it with the up and down beam. Yeah, we'll kill it with the up and down beam. Nope, just have to avoid it. Oh, we killed it. A little too late. Okay, here's the hardest part of the game. So, let's just follow it this way. Glad that doesn't have a health bar. Okay. I think we figured out a new strategy for that area. I usually lose 1 or 2 lives on that part. Okay, we gotta be careful here. This is the part where the hitbox of that enemy utterly annihilated me. So we're still on our first continue, which is pretty good. So that means we still have, what, 6, 7 more lives left? Can't count. Man, this is like the US military at work. Throwing a taxpayer dollars just away. All this machinery, this defense, all this technology, they're just letting it die. That's what I find about funny about video games. Where do they get all these henchmen from? Just endless amount of goons just to beat up, kill, destroy. Okay, so we got the centipede boss. This guy killed us last time due to me not focusing. So we're not going to split our beams. We're just going to let him run into our straight beam. So this might take a little bit longer than normal. So we got to destroy the shielding and then destroy the eyes. So don't get cornered, and you should be fine. Just stay in the center. Being cornered is what kills me the most in a lot of these bosses. Okay. The first time we fought this boss, he was just super easy. The room should spin in just a moment. Very trippy stuff. Okay. Destroyed one eye and one orb. And that causes the room to spin. But doesn't cause the projectiles to spin, so it doesn't really do much but change the visual. All it is really distracting. Oh wow, my lock-on target actually did something for once. It pretty much just annihilated him. Okay, so we got the ice level next, I believe. Let's go ahead and avoid that, because I'm happy with my power-ups. Unless we get the bones again. I haven't seen the bones in a while. It's really easy to replace your power-up in this game. So you gotta be careful. And it doesn't really give you a good job instructing you on what power-up you're replacing, what power-up you're grabbing. They're color-coded, but I haven't really memorized that yet. I haven't really taken the time. Maybe a little extra tutorial on that would be nice, but it's fine. We're doing fine. Not all the abilities. I would say there's probably like 1 or 2 useless abilities, upgrades, but they're not totally useless. They're just hard to use. You gotta be careful. We gotta push forward. Let's not push too far forward. We gotta back up so we don't run into anything. That thing is invincible. We shouldn't have destroyed that ice, because now it's shooting extremely fast and it locks on. Last time we didn't destroy that ice. And it was a pretty easy part to avoid. Okay. Some more laser beams. Let's avoid that. So we got the epic anime boss. Oh, there's just something so badass about the boss just speaking Japanese in like a robotic or a deep voice. Especially as a native English speaker. What? I hit up. He outsped me. Okay. I have to commit and stay in the direction. What happened is I second guessed myself. Don't worry. So we... Oh, I forgot we have 4 lives per... We have 4 lives per continue, so we actually have 8 lives left. Yeah, so the explosion itself doesn't cause any damage, which is good. It would make this fight a little bit more challenging. It's the rockets itself that damage you. Now he's going to go all Nightcrawler. As long as I keep zigzagging, I should be fine. Oh, he got a burst of a lot of damage there. Okay. Yeah, we pretty much owned him straight up there. Okay. We should go up and down now. And I don't think we should fire anything. Everything is pretty avoidable. We can avoid, we can negate half the projectiles just by not shooting anything. It's not like we're killing anything behind us anyways. Ooh, that was close. Just squeeze straight through. Yeah, from a lot of the side-scrolling bullet hells I've seen like this, with the forced movement, this is actually on the easier side. I've seen some really intense games, and people play those games religiously just to master them. Okay, we can continue firing now. Actually, to do some damage. Okay, so oh, okay, so we locked on to a previous target, and a different target was in the way. That was very convenient of our projectile missiles. So it killed that pretty easily. Okay. Yeah, we could just hold the fire button. There's really no reason not to. And it forces my turrets to stay the direction I want them to, and anything that surprises me off screen can't really get to me. It's better to be precautionary than reactionary. Okay, here's the things with a billion HP. And there's quite a few of them. Like mini jellyfish. Maybe that's what they're representing. What happened to all the fish in the level? They got super robotic and mechanical. Okay. Is there an up-down part? I can't remember. Or is this the boss? Might as well just kill that. Okay, there is an up-and-down part. Oh, I think this is the bones. Yes, we got the bones back. I wasn't really a big fan of the homing missiles, so I think this is the best setup that we have right now. Straight lasers. We can shoot from almost every angle. Okay, this boss hit me once last time too. I don't remember why. Probably because I just lost focus. Underestimate. Sometimes if a boss is too easy, you underestimate them, and they really nail you. Okay, I remember why he killed me last time. It's just because I was too far. Okay, so glad it's telepath. Like right there, I was way too far for to dodge that beam last time. Okay, let's get some shots off. Ooh, no warning. Just straight up start shooting. Okay. So it chases you, so it could change direction. So no matter what direction you're facing, it will always chase you. It's good to know. So you don't accidentally run into it. I'm glad there was enough foresight for the developer to leave room when it bounces off the wall so you can actually get around it. See, last time I went up, the beam went up, and now I went down and the beam went down. Okay, so far so easy. Okay, I've been getting pretty lucky on my telegraphs too, when he bounces around. He's been pretty much staying in a small little path, straight line. Okay, here comes the trippy part. With the scrolling, the manual scroll. I'm happy with power-ups, so let's not pick up any more power-ups. Yeah, there doesn't seem like much now, just going up and down like this to give us a little bit more room to play with. But later on, it gets a little intense. We shall get there pretty easily. We got plenty of lives. I think we're doing pretty hot right now. So, we got these charging at us. I think the first time we got to this area, this is what killed us because we weren't... A lot of what kills you too is, especially coming to a new area, is just not knowing what to expect, not knowing what the enemies do, the level design. Ooh, that was close. I killed it right before I ran into it. I thought I was hitting the bottom of the screen, but there wasn't a wall. It was just more screen, and there was an enemy there. Okay, so we get behind these fish that do a Yui. I really dig the soundtrack. Okay. I think this is the... Okay. I might be a little quiet because this takes a lot of focus. So we want to shoot all the way back to give us the most maximum optimal amount of time to dodge these walls. You can see a little break in the wall, and that's where it's going to split open. And now it's going to start speeding up faster and faster. Okay. I don't need to hold X, but I'm so used to holding X at this point that there's no point not to. Okay. Got more fish. We died here once. They come at different speeds. It's a little tight. Who? This part gets super fast. We're about to pass the furthest I've ever been. Gotta go fast. Ah, crap. Unnecessary damage here. It's hard to predict that. Thank God there's some iframes after you resurrect. Okay, so we are officially the furthest I've ever been. Never been to this part. Oh, wow. Talk about cutting it close. I'm wasting a lot of lives on this. Okay, I gotta let go of X. We did it! Oh no! I did not expect that. We're about to lose our power-ups. Ooh, okay, so we lost 3 lives on that. Not ideal. So I'm guessing there's gonna be a boss now. Oh wow, this is pretty dramatic. Oh, it's a giant fish. I don't know what's going on. It's a karaoke fish. I'm a little silent right now because I don't know what's going on. Oh crap, it chases you. So we gotta take care of these. And they just get faster and faster. And that beam really cuts off a lot of room, a lot of maneuverability. So as long as we stay on top of these eyeballs or jelly things, we should be fine. That was probably the hardest part of the level. Or hardest part of the game I've ever experienced. Even if I die completely and have to get there again, I would probably die just as many times. So we had to hit the The orb. That's the damage. That's where his health bar is attached to. Okay. Now he's faster. What? Oh, okay. This just got really intense. Ah, no. Continue. Okay, I got 4 lives left. What? Where's my iframes? Grab all my power-ups. Now I got 3 lives to work with for the final level. I believe this is going to be the final level. Oh, yep. We got the boss music. The epic. You have entered the final boss's domain music. Hopefully it doesn't get that much more difficult. What is going on? Okay. Is it going to do a Yui? Yeah, it's going to move. Hopefully it doesn't get too much more difficult. We are running out of a lot of space. Okay. Yeah, this has some epic vibes. The electronic music is gone. Now it's this very... What? I was definitely under that beam. Oh my god. This is frustrating. Picking up my power-ups is what's killing me. Okay, so what killed me a bunch of times is trying to pick up my power-ups and not getting my iframes. But it's fine. This is the furthest that we've been. We can do it again. Okay, so let's see what else we got. Did we unlock anything? No, we didn't unlock anything. Okay, guys. So thank you for joining me this episode, and we'll catch you next time.